Shop America. This is Omar Hosea, the real. First, let you know what these letters is, right? Get this right. Angle's messed up. This is the ancient Hebrew letters, birthed in Phoenicia. Ancient Hebrew letters. So you know gods or elected got them on now. The ones who claim to be elected, ask them where's their ancient or their Levite words or letters, or the Alpha Zeta. Not the Alpha Beta, A, B, 1, 2, but the Alpha Zeta, 1 to 26. This is what we're going to show you about the 8th star, the 8-pointed star. We'll start off with the pyramid, a 4-base pyramid. And it's called Adam's Authority or Elements of Blood. And so here are the elements of the blood. Right here. Given to us by the celestials. The antennas that everybody's talking about at the corner. Right here. Then we have the alphabets, or the Alpha Zeta. And we have the eagle, the bull, the dragon, and the lion. Then we have, obviously, the atom at the top of the pyramid. And at the top of the pyramid is the sun, where it comes down, brings its knowledge or its nutrients, or its UV rays, where it brings life into that pyramid, where it disperses into the 4 corners of the pyramid. This is where it starts at. And then when you see in this box, the other box, in Greek it's called Pandora. See, this box and this box called the pyramid are the same. Once you put the sun or the connection in the center of this box. But somebody took your gifts, or your pineal glands that everybody talk about. Most of them don't have it written down like this. Now you notice on this paper, it's really old. This is like 2 years old, maybe 2.5. I share you with this, take you to this I just made yesterday. I don't know if you see the resemblance right here. And so we're going to take you to another more in-depth what this is. Up here is the 8th star and the mathematics and the language and the Alpha Zeta. That's the new knowledge of the centering of the galaxy, the evolution of the mind that nobody has spoken about yet. This right here, the little guy right here, that's the face of the Most High. Not like this face, but the infinite face of the Most High, where we have it dissected right here. Adam made perfect when he stood up and brought the Yah mind, the God mind, the Khalifa mind, the DNA, the chest, and the RNA, the organs. And those are all part of our genetic makeup. And here's the mathematics on the birth of the 48-hour clock. Because in each eye, 12 and 12 is 48. And here in the 8 stars, in the 8-pointed star, it mathematically pans out. Because when you do the double time, like here, you see that with all these numerical systems, 6 times 8 is 48 divided by the 2 circles of time when they're together. 48, 6 times 8 is 48 divided by 2. You know what I mean? 24 divided by 2 is 12. 24 and 24 is 28. We got 2 time zones, two 24-hour clocks. And when you put them together, they're 48. Right here, the face of the Most High, who never sleeps, always creating 48 hours a day. There's more mathematics if you want to do it yourself to figure it out. You know, on this other page, you'll see how the Greeks named the father of speech Theos. And so the Greeks knew this mathematics as well. And this is the clock of destiny, 5, 10, 20, 80, 68. You know, when you're 5, 10, 20, 40, I'd rather put the 40 in. It's out of place. When this is how many miles above sea level, where you tap into. You know, and here's the diagram. A to Z, the dot means void. The straight line through the 8-pointed star from east to west is a numerical degree line or equator line. Then you have the square, which is the foundation of the pyramid. You have the V, or the small hand, little hand of the victory over life and death, time. You know. Then you have this actual circle, which means the space or the void. And then you have the 26th letter, the Alpha Zeta. Because it goes from A to Z, not A to B. We have more that was given to us yesterday on how it comes to life in us. We put this thing together, called the Alpha Zeta codex. Now you can't steal this because you can't decipher it, because I have all the other codes and the rest of the puzzles to it. See? A to Z, Z to A, in the middle of the all knowledge, or the 8th star, the 8-pointed star, where this knowledge was given on the 8th day, when the Most High gave life to Adam. He gave him this star, the star fire, or the pyramid, the center of fire, or the center of life, the pure. This is the pure. And when you do it mathematically, it all evens out. See, 5 fingers, 5 toes, put them together is 10 toes, 10 fingers. And that's where the mathematics come from, the east and west. 20 is the 4 of the people. 5 fingers, 5 toes. 5 times 4 is what? 20. That's why we have a 20 up there and a 20 down below, because they go together. And you separate them from east to west, and you still get 10, but still come with a 20. That's why you got 5 times 5. You got 4 5 is 20. In the Alpha Zeta, from A to Z, you can speak these things in existence in the pure, in the middle, where you get the north, south, east, and west, in the eternal sign, or the eternal eyes of the Most High that sees all things. And so here's the Alpha Zeta, or the embodiment of the Alpha Zeta. The Alpha Zeta is the mind, the third eye. The stars are in the palm of your hands and the seat of your feet. And in these toes are the tentacles, or the tools in which to bring force or to push out force. And so you're star walking. See, when you're living in the alphabet, you're in an animalistic stage. 1, 2. Father, mom, son. 1 plus 2 is 3. When you're in Alpha Zeta, you go from 1 to 26. 1 plus 26 is 11. 1 plus 26 is 27. and you become a new birth mind, because you add another letter after the Z. I don't know, the Most High know what that is. Alpha Zeta. Alphabet, Alpha Zeta. Like Kemet. And here's the 8 points once again, with the eternity in the middle. And the wills that was spoken of, about the wills that was spoken about Ezekiel and all the rest of the prophets, that will. They were talking about the 8 spirits of the Most High. Last but not least, we have the heavenly body, where man was created from. This is where your image of God comes from. This is where you get your likeness at. This is where I look like. This is why we look like this. Bam. Here is the body of the universe, or the body of the galaxy, or the celestial body. Right here. The head is Yah, the infinite, all knowledge, undying, unchanging mind, the sight. The chest, the breast of the Most High. You have the abdomen, and these are his creative natures that bring forth the hands and the feet, where we get arm, leg, arm, head. Or some people call it, associate that with Allah, the God, the God-like. You see that? Three in one chord of life. Yah, the RNA in my loins or my abdomen is the DNA, because my mind is overran by the Most High. It's infinite, and it's coming from the soul, the energy. In my breast, where my heart sets, I begin the desire of what that is in my mind. And because my heart is flesh, my abdomen, what goes through my blood, goes to my loins, I produce an energy called sperm. And in that sperm, it has the mind of the Most High. It has the desire to create. And now through my I have the power to create it. And with my hands, I can mold it. And with my feet, I can carry it. All with the mind of the Most High. Right here, yeah. And so my fingers are the extensions of how I comfort that which I created. And my feet are the firmness on my stability on where I'm carrying it to. Meaning I'm carrying it to the altar. The circles means the planets, my thumbnails. These are what I use to hold that which is dear to my chest, my abdomen, and what's on the mind of my Creator. Because He put all these things in us. Who's teaching that? You say, well, how can you say that? Because some time ago, we drew this called the flower of life with the same concept and the dots. You say, how we know that that's right? Because we have the same concept written X, Y, and Z months ago. So how do we get the concept? Because we were given the box and the 8-pointed star in its 8 dimensions. So a brother talking about 3 dimensions and 4 dimensions. Nigga, you better get out those little mini dimensions, because we got 4D on Earth. You better get up to this 8D, 9, the 10th, the evolution of the perfected mind and body. You know, more blame on these prophecies and what we've been given by the Most High about the pyramid and the effectiveness of the 3-base pyramid and the 4-base pyramid. 3-base pyramid, you see, makes you look like you're sitting down. When the 4-base looks like you're celebrating, you're happy, or you're jumping. That's right here. So how you know about these other numbers? Because we have the numeric nouns. I'm glad it's foggy because I don't want you taking too much of my property. You know. So you guys who want to talk about Muhammad, bang. Muhammad used the Bible. So get off of that religious kick and that traditional kick. You see that? Muhammad used the Bible. We get information. See? We got it. We got it. Last but not least, we've been given more of the science. More of the science. The mind, body, and how we left in it, and how we end up in the right. And last but not least, see that we're getting 16 minutes, that's kind of long. The DNA of the universe. Wow. The DNA is the cornerstone. All right here. Pick and choose your battles wisely, young brothers. Speaking in the name of the Most High and the celestial beings. And some of you have the serpent eyes. You're a false teacher and a false prophet. And you will be made an example of. Here's that eternity thing. See? You will be made an example of. Show you the great clusters of the eternal, where it says grapes and winepress. So these are old, and you can see the infinite in his language, in the science, and the Alpha Beta, in the memory. And here's the other part, pomegranate type. All these circles and infinite, these swirls that everybody's scared of. It ain't nothing but a bunch of submission to the will and the DNA of the celestial bodies. That's alive and well. Until next time, this is Omar Jose. The real. Giving it to you like they gave it to me. Well, maybe not like they gave it to me, but I share it with you. Peace. Oh, and 13th son, if you can read to get this message. There's a reason why there's a number from 0 to 9. 9 being the highest number the Most High has ever made. So when you claim to be 13 son, you have to be mindful where you put yourself at, or how you elevate yourself. because there was 14 sons or 14 generations before the Savior came, called Yahshua or Jesus or Isa. So if you were 13 and you have no documentation of your office or your visions, you don't have no documentation, we've been looking for it, and you don't have the secrets of time, space, and the elements, and the science to teach when you're called, you might want to be careful about those snake eyes, loved one. Keep pushing, man. Keep sharing. You know, because the new mind, the new memory strands and the clusters and the infinities of the Most High. See, infinity is just one spectrum, like in this circle, in these circles. There's many infinities. You didn't know that. You would have mentioned it. You would have said, oh, well, that's obvious, but y'all would have known. If y'all had known that, y'all would have mentioned it. But none of y'all have. But we say keep up the good work, bro. And we will be asking you some questions. We will. There's another one about the body and the celestial, on how we get ourselves together. All right? On God.